Alright guys, here is a walk around video of the 12 volt soft wash system that I've developed. I know this is not groundbreaking or anything new, but what I wanted to design was a inexpensive, easy system for the new guy to go out and make some money with. Now, what you see here is not all that you'll get. It's just for display purposes right now. The two 55-gallon barrels will not be included in the kit, and neither will the 3-gallon surfactant bucket. However, I just wanted it to be representative of what it looked like when you got it all together and maybe in the back of your truck or in your trailer. The 55-gallon buckets are readily available online. I got these two off of Facebook Marketplace for $20. I bought them from a local car wash, automated car wash that sells them. Like I said, you know, they probably had 50 of them sitting out there. I grabbed the two cleanest ones I could find. $20 later, here I am. Now, the surfactant bucket is currently the one I actually use on my rig. It's a 3-gallon bucket. It shares the same lid as a 5-gallon bucket. You can use either one. You can use the jug your surfactant came in, whatever you choose. But what I will include is the 3 drop sticks. Now, all 3 drop sticks have both 1/2 inch inside diameter braided line, and the surfactant is a 1/4 inch inside diameter braided line. Each of the drop sticks have a strainer on the bottom of them. I'll show you one out of the 55-gallon barrel. The drop sticks are also joined here. They come apart, and I did that for ease of shipping. It's hard to do one-handed here, but as you can see in there, there is a strainer, like so. And it is safety wired onto the tube right now, so you don't see a clamp, but they will include stainless clamps in the kit. So again, the drop sticks are included. You'll get 10 foot of hose for each drop stick. So again, you'll get a drop stick for your bleach, a drop stick for your water, 10 foot of hose for each one of those. You'll get clamps up here on the proportioner. As you can tell, I don't have it clamped. Again, it's just for display. Now, the drop stick for the surfactant bucket could in fact, there comes my dog, could in fact be used on a 5-gallon bucket. Like I said, I have it on a 3-gallon bucket. Now, the proportioner itself, I do not make these. These are provided to me by Patriot Proportioners, also a Michigan company. He's a local soft washer up here, and he supplies the proportioners for me. The pump itself is an Everflow 5.5 gallon per minute pump. I know a lot of guys will, naysay a little bit on these pumps. It's the one I currently use on my rig. I'm on my first pump, and I rinse it out after every job, and it's lasted me this entire year. So I know they may not be the greatest pump out there, but again, they're readily available and they are inexpensive. So I feel that it's probably a good opener to use. If you would like a different pump, maybe an Everflow 7-gallon or a Remco 7-gallon, those would be available too, obviously at an extra charge. Speaking of the proportioner again, I do believe Patriots offers the GF valves with these. This one has the pent air valves, so the GF valves would obviously be another upcharge. Now, the frame of this, let me pan out here a little bit. The frame of this is fully welded. It's a 16 gauge sheet metal with a 3/4 by 3/4 square tube. Like I said, it is welded. It is broken in the middle here, so I can take it apart to ship. All the wiring is 10 gauge. I use the factory connector on the pump I use a waterproof marine switch, and I'll walk around the back of it here. And as you can see, it is 10 gauge wire. I use heat shrink connectors, so you know, hopefully moisture is not going to be a concern with this. Now, a lot of people have commented that the garden hose connector on the end of the pump is just asking for a leak. I understand that. You could obviously swap out to a barb fitting if you want, or a quick connect. I wanted to provide something that would be the easiest for somebody to get into. Hook up your garden hose, hook up your nozzle at the end, and start spraying. That's all, you know, you really need to do here. I currently use a garden hose connector on mine, and I haven't had any problems. Now, again, I have, you know, a nice tool tray full of the rubber washers for those garden hose. And if it leaks, I just replace it. You know, they're like $3 on Amazon for a pack of 50 washers. Again, I understand this is not a professional setup, but a professional is not going to be ordering this kit from me. So let's get back to it. The kit will include the battery box. You will have to supply your own battery, obviously. A couple of the questions I've gotten is, how long will the system run? I've done a couple house washes with mine without an issue in one day. I've done a roof and a house wash all in one day, not a problem. I'm going to guess that it will probably run for 6 to 8 hours depending on usage before you need to charge it. Now, when I come home, I put my rig in the garage and I hook up my battery charger maintainer to my battery, and I'm good to go for the next day. So again, if there's any questions, you know, feel free to post them in the comments, or, you know, hit me up on Facebook. But again, this is just it's a simple rig for somebody to grow into or grow with. You know, my competition, I'm looking at my competition as being the Northern Tool soft wash rig. That thing's $550. It's only 13 gallons, where this one could be up to 110 gallons, depending on your mix. The Northern Tool rig is a 4 gallon per minute. This starts out as a 5.5 gallon per minute. Never mind the dog there. If you wanted to expand, I don't have another 55 gallon bucket or barrel, but let me bring in a test subject here. I do have a 30 gallon. You know, obviously it can be used as a 30 gallon as well. If you want to expand your capabilities water-wise, have another barrel here next to it. And when you're getting low on the first barrel, pull the drop stick, put it in the second barrel, and away you go. Okay. Also, I was thinking that you could also put a Hudson float valve in the top of this thing and dock the customer's water to it and not have an issue. I didn't do that just out of simplicity. I want this thing to be easy. I obviously can't ship these barrels, so it'd be something you have to do locally. So again, never mind the dog, but that's the system. It will have 100% stainless steel fasteners throughout. You know, again, we're living in a world of bleach and water, and corrosion is going to be an issue. So I chose to put the better fasteners on. Now, like I said, you will need to supply a garden hose, a battery, the barrels, the bucket, the dog if you need one, and also you'll need a nozzle of some kind. I use the Suttner ST510, but you can do a PCV, or I'm sorry, PCV, no. You can use a PVC soft wash wand that everybody makes. So if you have any questions, I know this video is now 10 minutes long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. My phone number is on my Facebook page. Hit me up It's at apexpressurecleaning.mi on Facebook, so you can hit me up there. Thank you.